What if I told you that attracting a quality man isn't about changing who you are or trying to fit into someone else's idea of perfection? Imagine a life where you no longer feel like you're constantly chasing or waiting for the right person to notice you. Instead, you effortlessly attract the right kind of man into your life, someone who sees and values you for who you truly are. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand the real, little-known secrets that will not only make you more attractive to high-quality men, but also help you build a meaningful, lasting connection. You might be wondering, what's the catch? What is it that people never tell you about attracting a quality partner? What does it really take to get noticed by the kind of man who truly appreciates your worth and isn't just looking for a casual fling? We're going to dive deep into this, and trust me, you'll be surprised by some of the things I'll share today. These aren't your typical dress well and smile tips. We're going deeper, exploring things like how to align with your true self, how to cultivate real confidence, and how to set the stage for authentic attraction that goes far beyond superficiality. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to attracting a man who isn't just quality on the surface, but someone who values what really matters in a relationship: trust, connection, and a shared vision for the future. And the best part? You won't have to pretend to be someone you're not. No more games, no more wondering why the right guys never seem to come your way. This is about real, lasting attraction. But here's the thing. Not everyone knows these secrets. These are the things that go beyond the typical advice you hear everywhere. I'm talking about practical, often overlooked strategies that successful people who attract the best partners, use every single day. You'll learn how small shifts in your mindset, energy, and actions can completely change the way men perceive you. We're going to explore everything from creating an emotional connection to why confidence isn't just about looking good, but feeling good about who you are. I'll also reveal some powerful insights about the kinds of men who are drawn to authenticity and how you can use your unique qualities to attract the right person into your life. Imagine no longer having to settle for relationships that drain you. Instead, you'll know exactly how to call in a man who compliments you, respects you, and is truly aligned with your values. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned till the end, because you'll want to hear every last word. These tips could change your approach to love and relationships forever. Welcome to Limitless Visionaries, a channel where we explore everything about unlocking your fullest potential, whether it's in love, career, or personal growth. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our next powerful video. If you're ready to finally start attracting the kind of man who truly deserves you, let's get started. Confidence is magnetic. It's not about being perfect or having it all together. It's about embracing who you are and owning your space. When you step into a room, people feel your energy before they even hear a word. There's something about a woman who's confident in herself that draws others in, especially men. They aren't necessarily looking at how flawless you look or how much you have. It's the way you carry yourself, the self-assuredness that shines through. That sense of being grounded in your own worth is what makes you irresistible. Confidence doesn't need to come from external validation. It's an internal knowing. Men are attracted to women who don't need reassurance from others to feel good about themselves. When you stop seeking approval and instead trust in your own abilities and uniqueness, that's when your true attractiveness comes to the surface. It's not about being louder or more dominant. It's the quiet strength of someone who is at peace with who they are. It's amazing how much power is contained in simply being comfortable with your own skin. When you stop worrying about whether people like you or not, you free up your energy to focus on what really matters. The most confident women aren't perfect. They have flaws, they make mistakes, but they own those imperfections. They don't try to hide their true selves, and because of that, they naturally attract people who appreciate them for who they are, not just what they can do for others. The real magic happens when you stop seeking validation from outside sources. Men are drawn to women who are self-sufficient, not in the sense that they don't need anyone, but in the sense that they have a solid sense of self-worth. This kind of energy is incredibly powerful, and it creates a subtle but undeniable attraction. When you're truly confident, your presence is felt even in silence. You don't need to constantly prove your value because you already know it's there. Confidence radiates from the inside out, and that's what captures the attention of the kind of man who will value you for who you truly are. Attracting a quality man isn't about playing games or putting on a facade. It's about embracing your authenticity and creating a life that draws the right person toward you naturally. True connection comes when you align with your best self, confident, self-assured, and emotionally open. In this video, we'll explore the principles that go beyond superficial advice and focus on what truly makes a meaningful, lasting relationship possible. Let's begin by talking about confidence. Confidence is one of the most magnetic traits anyone can have. It's not about perfection or fitting into societal standards. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin. Confidence radiates when you walk into a room and own your presence. It's in how you carry yourself, how you speak, and how you respond to the world around you. Men are naturally drawn to confident women because confidence signals self-respect and a strong sense of identity. It's not about arrogance. It's about showing that you value yourself enough not to rely on external validation. Confidence creates a positive energy that's impossible to ignore and sets the tone for how others perceive and interact with you. Equally important is understanding your self-worth. Before you can expect anyone to value you, you must first value yourself. This means treating yourself with respect, setting boundaries, and pursuing the things that make you happy. Self-worth is about prioritizing your needs and recognizing that your happiness doesn't depend on someone else. The way you treat yourself sends a powerful message to the world about how you expect to be treated. Pursue your passions, live a fulfilling life, and don't be afraid to demand respect and kindness from others. Quality men admire women who set high standards for themselves because it shows they are capable of recognizing and maintaining a strong foundation for a healthy relationship. Emotional connection is the next cornerstone of attracting the right person. It's easy to get caught up in appearances or first impressions, but true attraction takes time. Rushing into relationships or assigning labels too quickly can undermine the process of building a genuine bond. Emotional connection happens when two people take the time to understand and appreciate each other's inner worlds. This involves open communication, active listening, and mutual respect. Letting a connection unfold naturally creates a stronger and more meaningful relationship. When you prioritize emotional intimacy over superficial elements, you lay the groundwork for a connection that can stand the test of time. Honesty is another essential factor. Being open and truthful doesn't just foster trust, it builds a solid foundation for a healthy relationship. Honesty isn't only about being transparent with others. It starts with being honest with yourself. What do you truly want? What are your deal breakers? Knowing and expressing your authentic self allows you to attract someone who aligns with your values and goals. Men find honesty appealing because it eliminates unnecessary confusion and drama. It shows that you're mature, secure, and ready for something real. Transparency also helps avoid misunderstandings and fosters a sense of safety within the relationship. Maintaining independence is crucial in attracting a quality man. Contrary to popular belief, needing someone to complete you isn't appealing. Instead, having your own fulfilling life makes you more attractive and desirable. Independence shows that you're self-sufficient, ambitious, and capable of bringing something valuable to a relationship. Whether it's your career, hobbies, or friendships, having your own passions makes you more interesting and signals that you're not entering a relationship out of dependency. This independence also creates a balanced dynamic where both partners have the space to grow individually while nurturing the relationship. Attracting the right person isn't about trying to mold yourself into someone you think they'd like. It's about embracing your individuality and allowing the right connection to flourish naturally. When you focus on cultivating confidence, valuing yourself, building emotional connections, being honest, and maintaining your independence, you create the perfect environment for a meaningful relationship to thrive. If this resonated with you, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to Limitless Visionaries for more insights on personal growth and building meaningful connections. Thank you for watching, and remember, the best love stories start with self-love. Imagine this. You're living your best life, feeling confident, and suddenly the right person walks in. Not just anyone, but the man you've always dreamed of. Was it fate? Was it luck? Or was it something much deeper? Something entirely within your control. Most people think love is about being in the right place at the right time. But what if I told you that the man of your dreams is already searching for you, and the only thing standing in the way is you? In this video, we're diving deep into the 5 powerful keys that will change the way you attract love forever. These aren't just feel-good ideas. They're backed by psychology, human behavior, and the subtle yet powerful forces that shape attraction. When you understand these principles, you don't chase love. It finds you. The right person will come into your life effortlessly, without games, without stress, and without waiting endlessly for something that never happens. Too many people waste years trying to fix themselves, thinking they need to be perfect to deserve love. But that's a lie. Love isn't about perfection. It's about alignment. And once you unlock these 5 keys, you will naturally align with the right man. Someone who sees you, values you, and is drawn to you in a way that feels almost magnetic. So stay with me until the end, because by the time we're done, you'll understand exactly why love has felt so hard in the past and how to finally shift everything in your favor. This is the moment where everything changes. Welcome to Limitless Visionaries. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because we are dedicated to helping you transform your life, mind, and energy to manifest the best version of yourself. Now, let's begin. Have you ever noticed how some people effortlessly attract the right relationships while others struggle endlessly? It's not about looks, status, or even luck. It all starts with one simple truth: being unapologetically yourself. Most people don't realize this, but the moment you stop pretending to be someone you're not, the right people start noticing you. Why? Because authenticity is magnetic. When you are true to yourself, your values, your passions, your quirks, you naturally attract those who align with you. You don't have to force connections or chase love. It simply flows to you. Think about this. Have you ever met someone who radiates confidence without even trying? They're not necessarily the loudest person in the room. They're not begging for attention, yet people gravitate toward them. That's the power of being real. But here's the problem. So many people hide who they truly are out of fear. Fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough, fear that if they reveal their true selves, they'll end up alone. But the truth is, the more you suppress who you really are, the more you attract relationships that don't truly fulfill you. Picture this. You meet someone new and you try to be what you think they want. Maybe you downplay your ambitions, laugh at jokes you don't find funny, or agree with things just to avoid conflict. It might seem harmless at first, but over time, you start losing yourself. And even if that person likes the version of you that you're showing, deep down, you know it's not really you. And here's the worst part. When you hide your true self, you may attract attention, but not from the right people. The wrong people will be drawn to the version of you that isn't real. That's why so many relationships feel exhausting. You're constantly trying to keep up an act. Now, imagine the opposite. Imagine walking into any situation as your full, authentic self. No pretending, no people-pleasing, just you. Some people may not vibe with you, and that's okay, because the ones who do, they'll love you for exactly who you are. This is why embracing your authenticity is the foundation of attracting the right man. A strong, confident partner doesn't want someone who's trying to mold themselves into an image of perfection. He wants someone who knows who she is. Someone who isn't afraid to have her own opinions, passions, and dreams. So, if you've ever wondered why love feels so complicated, ask yourself this. Are you truly showing up as yourself? Or are you holding back, hoping to fit into someone else's ideal? Because the moment you step into your true self, the right person will recognize you instantly, and that's where everything begins. The foundation of any strong relationship isn't love, it's communication. Love may bring two people together, but without real, honest dialogue, that connection will eventually fade. The happiest and most secure couples don't just share their thoughts. They understand each other. But here's where most people go wrong. They assume communication is just about talking. It's not. True communication is about being heard and hearing the other person in return. It's about listening, not just to respond, but to truly understand. Think about how many arguments happen because one person feels misunderstood. It's not always about what's being said, it's about how it's being said and whether the other person is actually listening. When you cultivate effective communication, you're not just sharing words, you're creating deeper emotional bonds. So how do you do this? First, practice active listening. This means putting down your phone, making eye contact, and being fully present in conversations. Instead of thinking about what you're going to say next, focus on understanding what the other person is truly expressing. When they finish speaking, reflect back what you heard. So what you're saying is, or I hear that you're feeling. Simple statements like these can completely transform the way you connect. Second, express yourself clearly and openly. Many people hold back their true thoughts because they don't want to seem needy, dramatic, or difficult. But when you suppress your emotions, they don't disappear. They build up. Over time, resentment grows, and suddenly, small issues turn into major conflicts. Instead of bottling things up, communicate in a way that's direct but respectful. Say what you feel, but say it in a way that invites conversation rather than conflict. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try, "I feel unheard when we talk. I really want us to understand each other better." The difference? One statement puts the other person on the defensive, while the other opens the door for connection. When you master this skill, something incredible happens. The right man, the one who truly values you, will appreciate and respect your voice. He won't dismiss your concerns or make you feel small for speaking your truth. Instead, he'll engage, listen, and work with you to strengthen the relationship. Because real love isn't just about romance. It's about understanding. Without respect, love is nothing more than attraction. It might burn bright at first, but without mutual appreciation, it will eventually collapse. Respect isn't just about being polite or avoiding conflict. It's about valuing each other's perspectives, even when you don't agree. It's about understanding that two people in a relationship are equals, not competitors, not one person leading while the other follows. True love is built on partnership, not control. But here's something most people overlook. Respect isn't just about how your partner treats you. It's also about how you treat yourself. Do you set boundaries? Do you communicate your needs? Do you walk away from situations where you're not valued? Because the way you allow yourself to be treated teaches others how to treat you. Setting boundaries isn't about pushing people away. It's about defining the space where love can grow in a healthy way. When you say, "This is what I will and won't accept," you're not being difficult. You're creating an environment where both you and your partner feel safe, heard, and valued. Think about it like this. If you constantly let someone overstep your boundaries without speaking up, they will assume it's okay. Not because they're bad, but because they were never given a reason to believe otherwise. But when you stand firm in what you deserve, the right person won't be threatened. They'll respect you even more. And here's the thing about mutual respect. It creates balance. It allows two people to appreciate each other's differences rather than seeing them as obstacles. Instead of trying to fix or change each other, you grow together. You learn from each other. You recognize that love isn't about winning. It's about understanding. When you embrace this mindset, everything shifts. The wrong people, those who thrive on control, manipulation, or emotional games, will naturally fade away. And the right person? He'll recognize your strength, admire your confidence, and love you not in spite of your boundaries, but because of them. Love isn't just about grand gestures and passionate moments. It's about showing up every single day. A relationship thrives not on occasional displays of affection, but on the quiet, consistent support that builds trust over time. Think about it. Anyone can say, "I love you," but real love is proven through action. It's in the small things, remembering important details, being there when times are tough, and encouraging each other's growth. The strongest relationships are built on the foundation of two people who genuinely want to see each other succeed. But here's where many people get it wrong. They assume support is only needed in big, life-changing moments. When someone loses a job, faces a crisis, or struggles with a major decision. While those moments are crucial, real support happens in the day-to-day. It's about being present, listening without judgment, and making your partner feel like they're never alone in what they're going through. So how do you demonstrate consistent support? First, through emotional presence. When your partner speaks, listen, not just with your ears, but with your heart. Let them know their feelings are valid. If they're frustrated, instead of jumping to solutions, simply say, "I hear you. That sounds really tough. I'm here for you." That simple reassurance can mean more than 1,000 solutions. Second, through practical encouragement. Support isn't just about comforting words, it's about action. If your partner has a goal, be their biggest cheerleader. If they're working on a project, ask about it. If they doubt themselves, remind them of their strengths. It doesn't have to be dramatic. Even small gestures like a thoughtful text or a reassuring smile can reinforce the bond between you. And don't forget appreciation. One of the easiest ways to build a strong relationship is by recognizing your partner's efforts. A simple, "Thank you for always being there," or "I really appreciate what you do for us," can go a long way. People thrive in relationships where they feel seen, valued, and supported. Because in the end, love isn't just about finding the right person. It's about building something together. And when both partners feel supported, they don't just stay together, they grow together. Maintain shared goals and values. Physical attraction and chemistry might bring two people together, but shared values and goals are what keep them together. A relationship without a strong foundation will eventually crumble, no matter how much passion exists in the beginning. The happiest and most successful couples have one thing in common. They are aligned in the things that truly matter. This doesn't mean they agree on everything. Differences are natural. But their core beliefs about life, family, and the future are in harmony. Imagine being in a relationship where you constantly have to suppress your true self just to make things work. Over time, it becomes exhausting. The best relationships don't require you to shrink or change who you are. Instead, they allow you to be fully yourself while moving in the same direction as your partner. So how do you ensure alignment? It starts with open and honest conversations. Talk about the things that matter, your dreams, your lifestyle preferences, your views on family, career, and personal growth. Don't avoid difficult topics just because they're uncomfortable. If you want a long-term future with someone, these conversations are essential. Think about it like this. Two people in a relationship are like two travelers setting off on a journey. If one person is headed north and the other is going south, no matter how much they enjoy each other's company at first, they will eventually drift apart. But if both people are moving in the same direction, supporting each other along the way, they will reach their destination together. This is why understanding your own values is so important. Before you seek alignment with someone else, ask yourself, what do I truly want in life? What kind of partnership will help me grow? What values are non-negotiable for me? When you have clarity on these things, you naturally attract a partner who aligns with you. Because at the end of the day, love isn't just about sharing a life, it's about building a future together. When two people share the same vision, they don't just coexist, they thrive. And that's the kind of love that lasts. Finding the man of your dreams isn't about luck. It's about alignment. When you embrace your authentic self, cultivate effective communication, foster mutual respect, demonstrate consistent support, and maintain shared goals and values, you naturally attract the right person into your life. These 5 keys aren't just relationship advice. They're a blueprint for deep, meaningful connections that stand the test of time. Take a moment to reflect on these principles. Are you showing up as your true self? Are you setting boundaries and communicating openly? Are you aligning your life with the love you truly deserve? When you embody these qualities, the right person will recognize and appreciate you. Remember, love isn't something you chase. It's something you attract by becoming the best version of yourself. The right partner won't complete you. They will complement you. They will grow with you, respect you, and stand beside you, not because you begged for their attention, but because they see your worth. If you found this video valuable, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe to Limitless Visionaries for more content that empowers you to create the life and love you deserve. See you in the next video. Imagine this: he looks at you differently. His eyes soften, his heart races, and suddenly he knows he can't live without you. He's not just thinking about love, he's thinking about forever. What if I told you there's one move that can trigger this deep, undeniable desire in him? A move so powerful that he'll feel compelled to make you his wife. Most women believe that men fear commitment, that they run from marriage. But what if that's not the truth? What if men don't fear commitment? They fear the wrong commitment. The key isn't to chase him, convince him, or change yourself to fit his desires. The key is understanding the way a man's mind works and tapping into his deepest emotional needs. In this video, you will discover a psychological trigger that will make him see you as the one, the woman he cannot imagine his life without. You'll learn why some women effortlessly inspire men to commit, while others, no matter how beautiful or successful, struggle to get past the dating phase. And by the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge to create a bond so strong that marriage will feel like the only option for him. This isn't about manipulation, it's about connection. It's about understanding how men experience love differently than women do. While women often seek emotional security first, men fall in love through admiration and purpose. The moment a man feels like he is irreplaceable in your life, something shifts inside him. He stops weighing his options. He stops fearing the idea of settling down. Instead, he steps up. There's a reason why some men date a woman for years but never propose, yet within months of meeting someone else, they're down on one knee. It's not about time, it's about impact. What if you could be that woman? The one who makes him realize he doesn't need to search anymore. Stay with me till the end, because what I'm about to reveal might just change your love life forever. Welcome to Limitless Visionaries, the channel where we unlock the secrets to personal power, deep connections, and a life filled with abundance. If you're ready to step into your true potential, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video that could transform your life. Let's dive in. Men and women experience love differently. While women often seek emotional connection first, men fall in love through a sense of purpose and significance. A man doesn't just want to be loved, he wants to feel needed, valued, and irreplaceable. This is the emotional trigger that transforms a relationship from casual to lifelong commitment. When a man feels essential in your life, something shifts inside him. He no longer wonders if he should commit, he wants to. It becomes instinctual, a deep desire to protect, provide, and build a future with you. Many women believe that looking beautiful, being successful, or even being the perfect girlfriend is enough to make a man want marriage. But the truth is, none of those things guarantee commitment. Men don't commit because of surface-level attraction. They commit when they feel emotionally safe and deeply valued. They need to feel like their presence in your life matters. So how do you activate this trigger? The answer is simple: genuine appreciation. Appreciation is one of the most underrated yet powerful forces in a relationship. It's not about flattery or saying things just to please him. It's about sincerely acknowledging who he is and what he does. When a man feels like his efforts are seen, that his presence makes a difference in your life, he connects with you on a deeper level. Think about it. How often do you notice the little things he does? When he fixes something around the house, do you acknowledge it? When he supports you emotionally, do you let him know how much that means to you? Even something as simple as thanking him for his time, effort, or kindness can create a profound emotional bond. Most people underestimate the power of words. A single phrase like, "I appreciate how you always look out for me," or "I love how you always make me feel safe," can ignite something powerful in a man. It makes him feel seen, valued, and most importantly, essential. And when a man feels essential to you, he won't want to risk losing you. Appreciation isn't just a feeling, it's an action. It's something you show through your words, your gestures, and your energy. When a man feels deeply valued, he associates that feeling with you. And the more he feels it, the more he wants to be around you, protect you, and commit to you. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to show appreciation is through your words. Verbal acknowledgement is powerful. Instead of assuming he knows you're grateful, say it. If he fixes something for you, tell him, "I really appreciate that you took care of this. It means a lot." If he supports you emotionally, let him know, "I feel so lucky to have someone like you who truly listens." These small moments of recognition create an emotional connection that goes beyond attraction. Men also thrive on recognition of their achievements, both big and small. It's not just about his career successes. It's about acknowledging his growth, his discipline, and his efforts. If he accomplishes something at work, celebrate it. If he's been working hard at something personal, let him know you see it. Even saying something like, "I admire how dedicated you are, it's inspiring," can make him feel deeply valued. When you take the time to notice his efforts, he feels respected. And respect is one of the strongest foundations of a lasting bond. Another way to make a man feel essential is to seek his advice and value his opinions. Men are naturally wired to be problem solvers. When you ask for his input, whether it's about something small like choosing an outfit or something big like a life decision, you tap into his innate desire to contribute. And when you genuinely consider his perspective, he feels like an important part of your life. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything he says, but simply showing that his thoughts matter strengthens your connection. And finally, physical affection is a language of appreciation all on its own. A simple touch on his arm, a warm hug, or an unexpected kiss can reinforce how much you value him. Physical touch releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which deepens emotional intimacy. It's not about grand gestures, it's about the small, everyday moments that make him feel loved. When appreciation is both spoken and felt, it creates an unbreakable emotional bond. Appreciation does more than make a man feel good, it shapes how he sees himself in the relationship. When a man consistently feels valued, his confidence grows. He begins to associate his self-worth with how he shows up for you, and when he feels like he's making a real difference in your life, his desire to stay and commit becomes stronger. Studies in psychology have shown that recognition and appreciation are directly linked to relationship satisfaction. According to research published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, partners who express gratitude regularly experience deeper emotional connections and greater relationship longevity. The study found that appreciation increases relationship commitment because it reinforces a sense of being valued and needed. In other words, the more a man feels appreciated, the more invested he becomes in the relationship. Dr. John Gottman, a renowned relationship expert, also emphasizes that one of the strongest predictors of a lasting partnership is the ratio of positive to negative interactions. His research suggests that couples who express appreciation and validation frequently, at least 5 times more than they express criticism, are significantly more likely to stay together long term. This is because positive reinforcement strengthens emotional security, making a man feel safe in his role as a partner. On a deeper level, appreciation taps into a man's innate need for purpose. Many men tie their self-worth to their ability to provide, protect, and support the people they love. When he feels like his efforts are seen and valued, his sense of purpose in the relationship solidifies. He no longer questions whether he's with the right person. He knows he is. This is why some men commit wholeheartedly to one woman while remaining emotionally distant from another. It's not just about love. It's about how the relationship makes him feel about himself. A man who feels appreciated in a relationship sees it as a source of strength and fulfillment. And when a relationship makes him feel like the best version of himself, walking away is never an option. The power of appreciation cannot be underestimated. It's the one move that makes a man feel truly seen, valued, and essential in your life. When he feels appreciated, his desire to commit deepens naturally, because he no longer questions his place in your world. Instead, he sees a future with you, one where he is respected, admired, and loved for who he is. If you want to build a strong, lasting relationship, start showing genuine appreciation today. Notice the little things, acknowledge his efforts, and make him feel irreplaceable. You'll be amazed at how quickly your connection strengthens and how effortlessly commitment follows. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to Limitless Visionaries. Turn on notifications so you never miss powerful insights that can transform your relationships and your life. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.